welcome back to my channel. So it's been like a second. So I have some huge news for you guys. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that I just released that I'm pregnant and I'm about 9 weeks. So I've been really tired, which is why I've been slacking on videos. I've just been like so nauseated and exhausting, and this baby's sucking the soul out of me. It's just like taking every piece of life that I have. So that's why I've only been putting out one video a week. So on my last video, I told you guys I would do a question and answer so you guys can get to know me a little bit better and like know my makeup faves and all that stuff. So I rounded out a list of questions to answer for you guys. And yeah, so let's just like jump right into it. And if you guys have any other questions for me, definitely let me know. I kind of just put them all together of like questions that weren't double, so I'm not answering the same question like 100 times because that's super annoying. So anyway, what are my goals in the next 5 years? So my goals in the next 5 years, personally, like not YouTube wise, is probably to raise my second baby. My first baby is going to start preschool. Just to be a good mom and a good person, like a good wife and stuff like that. I never really set like high crazy goals because you never know what can happen in the future. Like one day you can picture your life to be one thing and the next day it can totally be thrown off with something else. So I just like kind of live in the moment. Number two, what made you start YouTube? So I've loved makeup my whole life, and the reason I started YouTube was because I would always get people who would ask me like this and that about makeup and like how do you do this, how do you do that, do my makeup. And it's obviously hard to do everyone's makeup, you know, when you have things going on. So I was just like, I'll just start recording myself on YouTube, and then when people ask me how I do this or that, I can always send them a link, and that way then I don't think I'm like a douchebag, because I hate when I tell people, oh yeah, I'll do your makeup, and then, you know, life gets in your way, and then you feel like a big douche because you like blew them off, you know? So I'm like, this will be great, that way whenever people have a question, I can like direct them to my YouTube and they can see it, and then I'm not blowing them off. So it just makes life easier that way. And then it just became like such a fun thing to do, and like so many fun opportunities came out of it. So it just kind of like spiraled out of control in such a good way. Okay, so number three, what do I do outside of YouTube? So what I do outside of YouTube is obviously I'm a mom. I take care of my kids. I like to hang out with my girlfriends, you know. I like to go on vacations and travel with my husband. We just got back from Key West and Disney World, which was really cool. I just like to do anything really. I'm just so easygoing and so relaxed. I love to try new things. We're actually planning like a huge camping trip this summer to go hike the Appalachian. Then I got knocked up, so that's like out of the question because I'm not trying to get the Zika virus, which I don't think you can get the Zika virus in America, but you know, I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, so at least I like to do everything really. By the way, FYI, the reason I sound like I'm like is because my nose is so stuffed up because my allergies are all over the place. So I'm like a mouth breather right now. I swear to you, I don't always sound like I'm out of breath like I ran a marathon. This is just my life right now, so I hope you guys aren't like hating it, but whatever. Okay, so what is my profession? So I stay at home. I don't really have a profession. My profession is to not strangle my daughter, basically. No, I'm just kidding. My profession is to take care of my daughter and to be a good wife and just like, you know, cook and clean and take her on play dates and make her become the smartest little kid that she can be and have as much fun as she can. So that's kind of my profession. Not burn the house down, you know, things like that. What are my hobbies? So my hobbies outside of being a mom, like me as a person, is I love to work out. I love to try to cook new things, which doesn't always turn out that great, but like I love to try new things, experience new things. I love to go new places. I love meeting new people. I like learning. I like reading, which is like, I don't know. That didn't start happening until like I became old. So yeah, I love Googling, which is weird. So I always have some new disease every week because I Google too much. But like, yeah, just pretty normal. That's my hobbies. I like to drink a lot to excess, stuff like that. What is my favorite band? Oh no, not, well, my favorite brand. I was gonna be like, what? Okay. So my favorite band, I mean, if you need to know anyway, would be, oh no, does Taylor Swift and Katy Perry and Britney Spears, do they count as a band? I'm not sure. just gonna go with it. Okay, what is my favorite brand? So I have like so many favorite brands. Right now, I love Kat Von D everything. I feel like her cosmetic line is just like, it needs more hype. I feel like it's just so awesome. I haven't had a complaint about any of her cosmetics. I just think literally it's like the dopest thing out there, and I feel like more people should love it as much as I do, and I feel like it doesn't get as much publicity as it should, just because it's amazing. How long have I been into makeup? I've been into makeup ever since like the day I came out of the womb, basically. Came out of that vagina putting on lipstick. I just have loved makeup forever. I don't know, I've always played with it when I was a kid, like dance recitals, stuff like that. Yeah, I was basically born a drag queen. I just always loved lots of it. The quality or the better. That was my life. What editing do I use? That's a good one. So I use the, what is it called? The Mac, it's like the MacBook Pro Final Cut. I think that's MacBook Pro Final Cut Edition. It's kind of expensive, but it's really worth it, especially if you're like kind of getting serious about YouTube and you really want the quality of your videos to look good. It's definitely worth the price, but you don't need it, you know what I mean? There's plenty of people out there that do amazing makeup and they don't have Final Cut Pro. They have like the regular thing that's on their laptop, so it doesn't really matter. What is my fitness routine like? So typically I have a pretty good fitness routine. I will do cardio and then I'll do some weights, like random weight stuff, or I'll take some classes at the Y. Basically I just try to keep my like momentum up so that I'm not like huffing and puffing like when I go up the steps and stuff like that. I don't need to be, 99 pounds to be happy. I just want to be healthy and feel good and not get tired for no reason and stuff like that. So my routine for 1 month can be very, very strict and going like 6 days a week. And then other times I'll slack off and go 3 or 4 times a week. I think just as long as I have a consistent routine and going and I'm not eating spaghetti every single day, I'm like really, really happy with life. I feel like it's good to just like ground yourself and not try to like push too hard at things, especially with fitness, because you can get really like run down from it and then just give up. So that's been like my routine for the past 3, 4, like since I had my second daughter. This is my first pregnancy that I've been working out. And it goes well. I do really good one day, and then the next day I just want to sleep all day because it just takes a lot out of me. But yeah, so I just kind of go with it day by day. My favorite foundation. So my favorite foundation is, of course, the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. It's just my favorite. It's super full coverage. I wouldn't wear it every single day, but on like most of the times when I'm going out, I really want my face to be like on point. I go for the Lock-It just because like I've never had a problem with it. It hides every blemish, like every sunspot I have on my skin, my bags, because I have really blue bags because they're so annoying. Yeah, it just gives me life. So yeah, that's basically my Q&A. If you guys have any other questions for me, want to know anything about me, want to know anything makeup wise, let me know in the comments and let me know what else you guys want to see. And I hope you like this video and I love you guys so much.